Hey, this is Jason from Acme Insurance. Is this a good time to ask you a few questions for the renewal process?
Yeah, sure, Jason. I've got 5 minutes. We can have a chat.
Okay, so you currently have liability coverage of $15,000 for bodily injury per person, $30,000 for bodily injury per accident.
Honestly, my property damage coverage is like really low. I want to increase it to like $50,000.
We'll email you comparison scenarios with the adjustments we made so you're fully informed. We hope you'll renew with us and continue to enjoy the trusted protection and service of Acme Insurance.
Higher retention rates, huh?
Sounds like they are closing the deal today. Agencies, if you're understaffed and you see how your customers slip away during the renewals because some other agencies are reaching out more proactively and keeping contact with them in touch, then our agents for policy renewal will be a solution for you, available every day for customers, answering their questions and making sure they will sign the deal for the policy renewal.
Yeah, absolutely. Voice agents really can be the secret weapon, especially for understaffed agencies that don't necessarily have the headcount to go after existing clients and make personal calls to them to make sure that renewals happen. So think of your AI agent, voice AI agent as your personal assistant that's doing super personalized outreach to each of your existing clients that have renewals coming up. And there is a massive amount of I would say leverage that this gives you, meaning one AI agent doing parallel calls, having all the data that is required to actually trigger a renewal. You can also give it certain parameters within which it can actually perform some negotiations, especially for renewal rates. And I think most importantly, this can really help with cost-effective upsells. So a lot of agents want to make sure that the client that is using them for an auto insurance would also use them for maybe home insurance or fire insurance and stuff like that. So these agents are also really well designed to make sure that at the point of renewal they can also plug in those upsells and really pump up your revenue that you're getting on a per user basis. So without much further ado, I think Dimitri and I are super excited to actually show you a demo. So Dimitri, let's go for it. Hello?
Hey, this is Jason from Acme Insurance. I'm calling about your auto insurance renewal for your 2020 Volkswagen Tiguan, which is due on October 30th, 2025. Is this a good time to ask you a few questions for the renewal process?
Yeah, sure, Jason. I've got 5 minutes. We can have a chat.
All right, so I have your address as 3879 Pinecrest Drive, Beechwood. Is that still correct?
Yep, that's still my current address.
And you're still driving your 2020 Volkswagen Tiguan VIN ending in 23456, right?
That's correct.
Okay, mileage on file is 12,000. How much has that changed this year?
We're averaging about 15,000 miles a year now.
Okay, so I see your driving record here, but just to confirm, any new tickets, accidents, or violations in the past year?
No, not really. No moving violations, no traffic violations whatsoever.
And has your driver's license status changed at all?
No, my driver's license is still current.
Okay, your policy currently lists Saurabh Chauhan. Should we add or remove anyone?
Yeah, I need you to add my spouse.
Okay, I can help with that. What is your spouse's full name?
Yeah, that would be Jane Doe.
And what is Jane Doe's date of birth?
That would be July 1st, 1992.
Okay, and do they have a valid driver's license?
Yeah, of course they do.
What state was their license issued in?
California.
How many years of licensed driving experience do they have?
About 15 years.
Are they a student? They could qualify for a student discount.
No, they're not a student.
Okay, do you mostly use the vehicle for personal use or business use?
Personal commute.
Would you like to keep your liability, collision, and comprehensive coverage as is?
Honestly, I don't really remember my coverage limits. Could you remind me what they are?
Okay, so you currently have liability coverage of $15,000 for bodily injury per person, $30,000 for bodily injury per accident, and $5,000 for property damage per accident. Your collision coverage is $50,000, and your comprehensive coverage is $30,000 with a $500 deductible.
Honestly, my property damage coverage is like really low. I want to increase it to like $50,000.
Okay, and would you like to increase your uninsured motorist or personal injury protection coverage?
No, no.
Okay, I see you already have multi-policy and loyalty discounts applied. I'll check your eligibility for more, like low mileage, telematics, defensive driving course, or multi-car. You'll get the update in the email, all right? Have you installed any new anti-theft devices or safety features this year?
I installed a dash cam.
All right, so I've updated your details and flagged adjustments for recalculation. Renewal documents will be sent to salesdemo@peakflo.co, is that correct?
Yeah, that would be correct.
We'll email you comparison scenarios with the adjustments we made so you're fully informed. If you have any questions or need assistance with the renewal process, feel free to reach out. We're here to help. We hope you'll renew with us and continue to enjoy the trusted protection and service of Acme Insurance. Goodbye.
All right, so higher retention rates, huh?
Absolutely. Sounds like they are closing the deal today.
Honestly, yeah, I think this is like a really powerful tool. Like I mentioned, this really unlocks massive time savings and massive leveraged outreach capabilities for small agencies that really don't have the resources to, pick up the phone and call hundreds of thousands of clients at the same time. And honestly, yeah, I think this personalized outreach really is a game changer, especially the fact that, this happens like 60 days, 30 days, even 90 days before the policy needs to be renewed. So they can really control this. Yeah, I think this really can give the power of an infinite team to, small or mid-sized agencies, but also works really well for large carriers, who have this massive client base. And also, the ROI for them doesn't make sense to have a warm body pick up the call, pick up the phone and trigger a call. So I think this is pretty cool. Just like the previous use case, Dimitri, I was wondering whether we should also just showcase how this entire call that we had actually fits in an existing workflow, right? So Jason mentioned on the call that he's gonna send us the renewal quotation as per the information that he took on the call. So let me see my inbox. I seem to have received 2 emails. I got this email 1 minute ago, and I can see that my 6-month renewal is costing me something around $840 from this company, and obviously could be something that we can look at. This is an email example where the agent that just had a conversation with us has triggered an email to their internal management or their internal agents, and has sort of summarized the conversation and takeaway. So they've said that the customer is not confirmed their renewal, which I obviously did not on the call, and they've already reached out to the customer to confirm their interest in renewal, and they've given us some options. So I think as of this, this email is a great example of how the agent is able to sort of provide internal updates to agencies and carriers, and not just have direct communication with the customer. So yeah, I think this really sort of completes the entire workflow that an existing real agent might be doing today, that has a target to hit certain amount of renewal quotas.
Got it. And the best part is that it also integrates with your systems, so it can pull the actual quotations and the calculations and provide the real numbers that are specific to your business, and apply the discounts. And then after confirmation from the user, it can obviously push the results back automatically into the system and mark it as renewed at the new premium, and record all the details.